That nigga Black Buddha then went to he got down to 200. Let's talk about some
Welcome
music.
to the Lion's Den, man. We are live. I am your host T. Bray with my co-host,
Gordo the Great.
and what we doing today, man, is talking about a little bit of the NBA, and we also got two guests on, two very important people to me, some people I grew up with, who doing very great positive things in the city of Flint. And why don't you guys introduce yourself?
I'm Juan, also known as Cool Ass Juan, owner of Fly City My City Clothing. Actually, it's more than just clothing. It's Fly City My City LLC. Starting out with clothing right now. Um, yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. And next to me, we got
What it do, Fly City Lionz Den, it's Tknownz, man. Tknownz. Straight out of Fly City, Flint, Michigan, man. I'm here, you know what I'm saying? I'm a rapper, hip hop artist around the city, you know what I'm saying? I've been doing this for a little minute. And I'm here with my man Black and Word up on the Lionz Den, man. Let's get it poppin'. Ask me some questions. I'm ready to talk, dog.
In time. Speaking of talking, man, what do you guys think about the NBA right now? What moves are y'all interested in seeing transpire within this NBA trade?
I'm waiting for Melo to go ahead and sign with them Lakers. Go ahead and pull Kevin Love up in there so we can go ahead and get Kobe them last couple rings before he go sit down.
I like your train of thinking. I'm a huge Kobe Bryant fan and would do us great justice to get him another solid scorer because I think on the scoring aspect, he need help.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And what about Melo? Where everybody want to see Melo go?
Anywhere but New York, man. I'm a #1 Melo fan, man. I've been Melo fan since he been in Syracuse, man, all day. But I hate the Knicks, man. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really rock with the Knicks. I just go wherever my man put that jersey on. But I would have liked, I ain't gonna lie, it would have been nice seeing him in LA, though, with the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would have gave him a solid team to build around him and Kobe, because Kobe done in the next year or two.
Exactly. See, and that's the point I'm about to make right quick. You know, you bring Melo there for the 4-year max contract, and Kobe's only got 2 years left with him. You know, so that leaves Carmelo Anthony the face of the franchise. So I think it would have been a smart move for Melo if he would have went to the Lakers. By him staying with New York, I just don't think they got enough people that can build a championship within the next year or so.
And I think that Phil Jackson stuff get to him, man. Like, I don't think that's enough. That ain't enough to win, man. I mean, it had to boil down to that extra money.
Exactly. But see, the thing with me is I don't understand when they talk about money because these is millionaires we're talking about. And I know they got to take care of their family for the rest of their life and whatnot. But these guys already established tons of millions of dollars by being in this league. To me, I think they don't have to go for these max contracts.
Right.
What was that, Juan?
I said at this point it's time to get a championship.
Exactly. Go to the best team that will win you a championship. They still talking about money and everything. To me, it just don't make sense. You know, it's like you're not trying to win if you're just trying to be the best person on the team with the biggest contract.
And the Lakers always gonna be contenders. You know, they had their little down period. It's cool. You see what happened after they had their last little down period. They came back, ready to go. You know? They
You
always
see,
y'all one of
Now
the
let's
richest
talk
positions
about
of basketball in the league.
what everybody want to hear. Where is LeBron going?
Who cares? I'm tired of LeBron shenanigans.
you said the
LeBron
key
going
words. Shenanigans.
What was
LeBron brings nothing but shenanigans, man. You know, every 4 years or so, you got to be the main guy. The decision. Who cares, bro? Who
He's the
cares?
best player in the league. He should be getting paid the most. Bottom line.
I don't think nobody's not trying to give him the most. I think he's just trying to make a big ordeal.
Beat 4-1 in the championship series either. Best player in the league. I want to hear that, Ed.
He's a diehard LeBron fan.
LeBron, Kyrie, Wiggins,
Oh, that'd be a nuts spot. I'd love to see that. Actually,
Why would he go back to Cleveland though? Like,
Set in stone, man. It's there. He's there.
I love to
Agent
see
said,
that. I can't lie. I love to see that.
you're a conspiracy theorist, bro.
so now we gonna blame it on the Illuminati.
It's not going down, bro. Cleveland, one of the worst cities in America. It's a cold city. Ain't nobody going back there, bro.
It's for the working man. Cleveland is for the working man. It's a hard working steel
Not
city,
for no
man.
millionaires. What you gonna do with a nigga with 100 million in Cleveland? Nothing. Ain't nothing.
You're right. Hey, before we move on, I want to touch on this right quick. Chris Bosh, I heard Stephen A. Smith talk, and he made a valid point, man. He said if Chris Bosh makes a decision to go to Houston for the max deal, that will speed this whole trade process up with LeBron, Carmelo, and Kevin Love. I think Chris Bosh is like one of the key parts that's holding up this whole process because they want to know where he's going, and he's not the fit in Miami. He's not what they need in Miami.
What
So in
Houston
order-
offering?
Houston offering Chris Bosh like $90-something million for 4 years.
5 years, 94 million.
You know, so
Take it.
he needs to take that because nobody else gonna give that to you. And
No.
if you stay with the Heat, you definitely not getting it.
And he's being marginalized in Miami. Like Chris Bosh, I mean, he's not an aggressive, you know what I'm saying, power forward, but he still can give you 20 and 10 a night. You know what I'm saying? Like
What night? What night?
he still can do that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I would go, man. He from Dallas and that tax-free money in Texas. Boy, ain't no state taxes in the state of Texas, so I'll go
Yeah.
get that.
You know, Chris Bosh remind me a lot of myself when I played ball, man. Too on and off. You know, couple games you'll have an amazing game, and then you just fall back like, damn, where you go? You know, that's what type of player Chris Bosh remind me of. You know, a lot of people who see me play.
Nah, man. No, I don't do that, man. Don't do that, man. Nah,
Nah,
man. I don't like Chris Bosh. I used to like watching you play. I thought you was gonna be left-hand Jordan or something, man. But I don't like Bosh. No, man. You more like I don't know. Who else left-handed? Hey, Wardo, who you compare Thomas to, man?
Jay Rich without the bounce.
Without the bounce or something.
Jay Rich without the bounce.
Something like that. I give you that. You know, he thought he could jump a little bit.
I did. We had Stalker and everything. Brother had up.
It's too
All right,
many. There's too many ifs going on right now though, because he's saying they're saying Chris Bosh said if LeBron leaves, then he gonna go to Houston. So
See?
it's like everybody waiting for everybody else to make a move, but nobody making a move.
And that's why I say Chris Bosh need to be the first one to say, you know what? I see where y'all going with this. I'm going to take my talents and go to Houston so I can get my max.
That's what he needs.
He got 2 rings. He not chasing Jordan. Chris Bosh is not chasing Jordan.
Right.
He's chasing Chris Bosh. You know, he's
Right.
not compared to nobody else, no other greats, but himself.
Exactly.
He got to do what's right for him and his family and for his own legacy. And by staying in Miami, it's a circus because you got LeBron, who's basically saying, y'all not good enough because I'm the only person that's carrying y'all. So I need to ship everybody out, and y'all need to bring me more talent in order for me to stay.
Right.
Because Mario Chalmers and that Cole kid, you got Shabazz there now, man. I watched Summer League games. That's the new point guard for y'all.
Yep.
Bottom line, Mario Chalmers and them, LeBron just said, forget y'all. I want him. Y'all got to fend for yourself. That's how I look at it. LeBron's selfish when it comes to his teammates. He didn't make them better like he should have.
That Cleveland offering, he want Mike Miller and Ray Allen to go wherever he go. He wants them 2 people to go with him.
Man, Mike Miller's already.
They're shooters. All right, moving right along. What we all came in here, what we are here for, man. Let's get to know more about the Fly City, My City movement that we got going on in the city. It's crazy. Juan, if you want to elaborate a little more of your clothing line and what made you start up the Fly City, My City movement?
The biggest thing was trying to find a way to increase, pride for the city, unity for the city, through clothing. I saw how the Detroit versus Everybody movement took off in Detroit, and basically I wanted to do something like that for Flint. Give people, we always rocking D hats or whatever, you know what I'm saying, but we don't really have our own.
You
And
don't
so
have your own stamp. Yeah. I agree with that. I agree with that.
have our own apparel, something that's fly that people want to wear. It ain't corny, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, people can feel like, hey, they can go to Detroit and rock a Fly City, My City hat, coming soon, by the way,
Okay.
and be able to, rep their city versus having to rep everybody else's city and just say, what I'm saying, everybody affiliate us outside of Michigan with Detroit. You go wherever and you tell a person you from Michigan, they go automatically say, what I'm saying, you from Detroit? Or
Yeah.
if they do know what Flint, they go, oh, y'all crazy or whatever, what I'm saying, stuff like that. So, what I'm saying, I mean, it might be a long shot because it's a lot going on in the city, but I don't know, just trying to put my stamp on, I guess, the way people view the city and try to find a way to bring people together through the whole movement. So.
Okay. I noticed you said you was working on hats in the making.
Mhm.
And what other things are you spending on? Hands,
Um,
socks, anything like that? Or just shirts and hats?
right now we got shirts, tanks, hats, hoodies, sweatshirts, um, that type of apparel. Eventually we'll get into, sock game, play around with some different ideas as far as yoga pants for the ladies, stuff like that. So, we go eventually get out there. It's just start process. Gotta start putting out stuff for the kids too. A lot of people been asking me about stuff for the kids, so definitely gonna start doing things for the kids very very soon, um, and just kind of go that route, see where it goes from there.
Okay. For those of who don't know what Flint, Michigan is, what Fly City, My City is, explain to them what do the logo mean to the city? Because that picture you got, that's a nice little logo. That's explain to them what that logo means to the city.
That logo is the skyline of downtown. Um, the middle of the city, the pinnacle of the city. Um, that's what that is. So I incorporated that because everybody, no matter what side of Flint you from, um, you can relate to downtown Flint. You can relate to that part of the city.
Exactly.
Fly
Dust
City,
makers.
Fly City is just a nickname for the city, and the whole my city of it. I think that anybody that uses it, uses that phrase "Fly City, my city," is just that in the sense is making people feel like this is them, this is their city, this is part of their city. So that in itself, I think, speaks volumes as far as how people feel about being from Flint. They um, want to feel like this is their city. So that's why I incorporated that phrase in everything.
Okay, my next question would be who all helped you come up with the idea of Fly City, My City? Who all helping you run your organization or your brand, I should say?
Um, the the idea for it, I kind of started. I got the idea for it back in summer of 2013, and I just kind of sat on it for a little bit, and then I decided to just go with it. And once I went with it and got it out there, Darnell Humphrey and Amari Burke, they took on to it, and they took on to it like it was their own, and they helped me get the word out for it and start spreading word around their groups that they have and people that they associate with. So they helped to make the brand bigger. So once I saw how they took on to it, then I couldn't help but to bring them in. And now we all rocking, me, Darnell, and Amari, we all rocking it together. So
Yeah, it's a solid team you got there, man. I must say, man. They interact with some of the people that you wouldn't probably think about interacting with. So that's a very smart business move on that part.
Oh yeah.
Wardo, you got any questions you got for Juwan?
No, you pretty much touched on everything.
Okay. Well, Juwan, I got another question for you, man.
Yeah.
By your brand being the Fly City, my city, it's very personal. It's very personal to people in Flint. Do you think your clothing will sell worldwide, or are you coming up, or do you have other ideas just besides the Fly City, my city?
Yeah, I got other ideas for more of a global or more worldwide clothing line, but Fly City, my city is specifically for Flint people. I mean, Flint people, whether they're here or they're elsewhere around the U.S. or wherever they are, it's for people who are from Flint, who want to rep their city. So as far as Fly City, my city goes, it's always gonna be a Flint clothing line. It's always gonna be just for Flint. I have some other things in the works. To be a different name and everything like that go on more of a global scale. That won't be so centralized. But Fly City, my city is Flint, Michigan.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Do you consider your other ideas you got, is that more of an urban style, or what type of style does it fit to the public?
It'll be. I think it'll be a mixture of it'll be more of an urban style, more urban kind of skateboarder kind of. I don't want to just. It's gonna be a few things. Just put it like that. It won't just be your Jimmy Jazz wear, and it won't just be your PacSun wear. It'll be able to be in both those spots. That's how I feel. So.
Okay. I'm glad you touched on the other places like PacSun and everything. Where do you see your clothing line in the next 5 years, man? Where do you want to be as a clothing designer? Where do you want to see yourself in 5 years, man?
With the Fly City, my city movement, I want that to be the only movement that people rocking with. When people think of Flint and they want to go somewhere, they want to rep Flint, or they want to throw on a fitted or snapback or whatever they want to throw on. I want that Fly City, my city symbol to be on it. So, in 5 years, I want it to be. That's what people rocking with, and that's really the only thing people rocking with.
Nice.
I got a question for you. For somebody that's about to be up and coming into design and stuff, what advice would you give them to get their company running?
The biggest thing is to not doubt yourself. To just do it. That's really. I sat on the idea for 6 months, and I feel like in that 6 months, other people released some things that along the same idea, and I feel like if I had just jumped on it and did it when I first thought of it, then I would have been the first one out the gate to do that. Instead of, and it wouldn't have been. I would have already been established, I guess you could say, once that stuff came out. So, when it comes to anything, whether it's music, whether it's whatever your passion is, just do it. Like, find a way to get out there and do it. I think a lot of people tend to sit on ideas and think too much about things. And, everybody that we see that are successful, whether it's in whatever it is that they do, whether it's music or clothing or anything, those people, they do things, they take chances. They say chances make champions, and that's real. You got to go for it. If that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do, go for it. We got one life to live at this point, so got to make it count.
Yeah, I feel that.
People worry a lot about the financial aspect of things and stuff like that, but I've been reading this book. Shout out to Jimmy Westside. his clothing line, West Side Society. He gave me a book a little while back. It's called How to Start a Kick-Ass T-Shirt Brand, and they talk about there how they started. They ain't really had no money like that. They borrowed money from their parents or whatever to make things work, but they had this vision. They had this dream, and they knew they needed to get it out there, and they knew that once they got it out there, it's gonna be successful. So, when you got something like that, it's not gonna do anything just sitting in your head. So, I mean, ideas are meant to be put out there, and for the world to see. And if you fail, then you take what's good from it and move on to the next venture, and never make the same mistake twice, but learn from everything.
Positive. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Is there anything else you got from Wardo?
No, not at the moment.
Where can we find this Fly City, My City gear today? Like, I want to get a shirt today. Where can I go get it?
On flycitymycity.bigcartel.com is our online store. We have an Instagram page at Fly City My City, Facebook page under Fly City My City. You can contact me on Instagram at CoolAssWine, Darnell at DHump, I think is DHump155 on Instagram, Amari Burke on Facebook. So you can contact any of us. If you're in the city, we bring it to you. We can meet up, ship it to you. However we need to get it to you, we can get it to you. So there's never a problem with that either. Also, we're located in Diamond's Daughter Salon and Boutique on Corona Road in Flint, Michigan. We have stuff in there also. So that's our right now. That's our home base, I guess you can say. But any of those places or any of those avenues can get you Fly City, My City gear.
Okay, that's what's up. Now, before we end your segment of the interviewing, is there anything else you want to tell to the people? Something they gotta look forward to, or anything that you want to tell the people?
Just be on the lookout and be open-minded. I think too many closed-minded people in the city. Be open-minded to people that may not be in your circle, may not be in your clique, and just because I'm not one of those people, don't write it off. Because if you like it, you like it.
Correct. Correct.
Fly City, My City, baby.
It was great having you on, man. Hopefully you stick around to some question and answers later on in the show, man.
Oh yeah, I ain't going nowhere.
All right, well, when can I get my shirt? That's my other question. When I'm gonna get my Fly City, My City?
Thomas, you could have been had a shirt. We already went through this.
No, man. Everybody.
So we can get
Juan Campbell repping Flint, Michigan, man, with the Fly City, My City stuff, man. I love to see positive things, man. When I first started seeing about the Fly City, My City stuff, like he said, I was skeptical. I'm like, what the heck is he doing? And then I started reading into it. I started seeing they moves and everything, and it was all positive. Wasn't nothing negative coming behind the Fly City, My City stuff. Everything was positive, and you got to do nothing but respect positivity, especially coming from the city of Flint. And from what I've seen, there's little to no hate on the gear. Everything I see is love from it. So big ups to Flint, man. Everybody repping it.
And couple more things. One thing, make sure you in the city, check out Fly City Awards. It's coming up Saturday. Those guys are doing something huge for the city. Our own award show. So that's a huge thing.
That's gonna be at the Panera.
Yeah, Pirani.
Look at that. I've been out of the city so long. I'm calling it food places. I don't know.
Don't
worry.
That's gonna be at the Pirani, and then July 26th, downtown, Local 432. Hashtag lunch bag. We're doing that event again. This will be our third go around with the hashtag lunch bag movement.
That's turning huge.
We're out there making lunch bags for the homeless. We distribute them throughout the city. So that's a huge thing for the city too. You know, a lot of people go past, you know, people you see them on the side of the road and stuff like that, and you have your own views on their situation, but at the same time, got to remember that those people are people too.
They're just like us.
Taking the time, you know, some time out of our schedules to go out and help those people that are normally forgotten about. So.
Yeah, I had a good turnout last time I seen too.
Oh, yeah. And it's getting bigger. It's getting a lot bigger. A lot of people are volunteering and donating and things like that. So it's great. It's great for the city.
Shout out to Miss Humphrey. I seen her out there too.
Yeah.
That's not pretty. Yeah. Any other shout outs? Anything you want to mention, Juan?
That's it, man. Be on the lookout.
All right, man. It was good having you on, man. Stick around, man. Hopefully we get you some good Q&As later on here in the show, man.
For sure.
Next up on the Lionz Den, we got a hip hop artist that goes by the name of Tknownz.
What up, man?
Tknownz.
Hey, what's going on
What's good with you, brother?
Man, I'm doing good, man. How about yourself?
I'm hanging in there. Can't complain this way too much.
Wordo, what up, fool?
What's good, my baby?
Shit, man. Up in here, man. Getting to this Lionz Den. Seeing what y'all got popping, man. I think we got something going on. We're trying to put something together. So we trying to push it out there and make it, you know what I'm saying, make it an everyday thing or every week thing for people.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's love. For the people who don't know, explain to them who you are, where you come from, and what do you do.
Okay, I mean, I'm Tknownz, man. I'm a hip hop artist around here in Flint, Michigan. You know, I've been doing the music thing for a long time now. I've been doing the music over half my life, probably more than half my life. When I was a kid, you know, I never really took the thing serious though. You know, it was always just something I did, something I could do. Like I was always just good at rapping, but I never took the thing serious until like I clicked up with a few of my partners. You know what I'm saying? And a few of my homeboys like Zeke had got the street etiquette movement popping. And this was had to be back in 2005, 2006, 06. It was 06 when he got his record label popping. And it's just, you know what I'm saying, it influenced me a lot. It made me feel like, okay, we got something now. Like we got a record label, we got our own studio. So I just been going at it ever since then, man. But like I said, I don't say I took it serious until like as of last year. Now we going on a whole nother level. That's why I'm here, the Lionz Den. You feel me? Trying to promote this, you know, Thug Therapy Volume 1. You know, I got that.
We're gonna get into all that. We're gonna get into all that in here in a few, man. I want to give out the whole thing right up front.
Okay.
You know, all the questions we want to ask you. You
know I've been rocking with you since day one.
I already know that, bro.
You murdered that Wayne no receipt, man.
That's the thing, bro.
What did I tell you? That no receipts, hands down, was the man. That was classic. For those of you who don't know, he had a CD out called what was it? The Best Known Threat.
Unknown Mixtape Volume 1.
The Unknown Mixtape Volume 1. And when I first heard that CD, man, it was like, man, it was a classic, man. You know, because that was the first time I heard him put together a piece of work. You know, something that he can distribute to the people, something that I seen him put his all into. Well, I didn't get to see him do it because I was off in college. But I got to see this and I listened to it, man. And this was like one of the best tapes I have ever heard. You know, he ripped tons of beats. But that No Receipt, that's that one that stand out and just like, man, he's the next thing up right now, man.
Yeah, man. I had a big point to prove on that record, man. Like on that whole CD, it's like I felt like and I feel like as a competitor, like you need to take that approach a lot. Like you need to feel like, oh, ain't nobody showing me no love, or or they talking about them too much. They ain't talking about me. So I got up on some stuff like I'm gonna put my all into this project and see what people, you know what I'm saying, think about me. Cause I feel like I don't mind people getting their credit, but not when I feel like it ain't. It, like you ain't did nothing to receive that. Like a lot of people was getting, and I was comparing myself to cats in the rap game, not nobody on the local, you know what I'm saying, scene that was better on the same. Cause I already felt like I'm this local level, like it really ain't nothing going around here that can touch me or the type of stuff I'm doing. So I was looking at the rap game at that time. Jay-Z was coming off his retirement, you feel me, or at the retirement stage, and there was a lot of stuff I wasn't feeling. And I used to argue with Ed on the Jay-Z and Wayne tip. I wasn't fans like that. He used to make me mad. We ride with him, and he got all these Jay-Z CDs in the car, like this dude is the greatest ever. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, I'm feeling like, man, like he's slacking. Like he's slacking. I felt everybody was slacking. So that's what that really came up. I just felt like I'm finna murder everybody, beat, and do my thing. And it was crazy, bro, because I ain't really expect the response I got. I swear, I didn't think people was gonna rock with it like that, man.
Oh, they did, man. They did. That was a hell of a CD, man. Speaking of that, can you let the people know how many mixtapes / CDs do you have out right now that's current, where somebody can go find it right now?
Man, I got 4 mixtapes that I released, but they kind of like the lost files, because at that time when I was recording this music, like I said, the first one, like it's crazy. I don't even got my first mixtape, like. That's circulating somewhere around here. A lot of people say they got it.
We're going to find it.
Yeah, I got to go get that, you know what I'm saying? Because that was a classic right there. But I got a few. I got like four projects I did. I never really released them, and I don't really speak on them too much because I don't really count that, you know what I'm saying? That was at the time where we had a studio just recording stuff. But this Thug Therapy Volume 1, though, that's all that matters, man. I'm about to go ahead and you know what I'm saying, show the world, shock the world with this.
Now with the Thug Therapy, what label are you under with that? Is this the project or is this with the ABNS or Street Etiquette?
Okay, no, see the ABNS, that's a project I got with, with my little brother Looney, you know what I'm saying? Like he got a movement going on, like before.
Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to Loon, shout out to, you know what I'm saying, Looney, you feel me, Luciano. But before me and Lil Bro clicked up, like he always been my little dog, but before we even clicked up, he was doing his own thing. Like he been a boss his own, like and you know what I'm saying, he been doing his own thing for years, like, but he just was one of them dudes that didn't really take it serious, you know what I'm saying? Like he ain't really take it serious like that. But the cat, he was always cold with it. And then, we got mutual family, you feel me? So we clicked in like that, got the rocking like that, as hanging with each other, just doing what we do on our everyday life around here. We doing the same things, and not to mention, you feel me, that's my little dog, you feel me? So, and like I said, he was a bossed up before I even got with him. So like that, we took that and took that to a whole nother level. Like we got a huge fan base with the ABNS situation right now. But the thing with that is, I put my solo project on the back burner, like for the ABNS, you feel me? And it's just like, you know what I'm saying, things wasn't just going fast enough, so, you know what I'm saying, like ABNS still in the works though, you feel me? Like we still rocking with that. Like I got something so huge with that right now. But I'm just pushing this Thug Therapy Volume 1, because we all solo artists. Like Loon got his own thing going on. Like Matic, that's my other bro, you feel me? He got the Street Etiquette situation. He got his own thing going on. So we really just doing, and I see a lot of these artists nowadays like that. Like I done found out so many artists that's connected, that's with the same squad that you wouldn't even know. You feel me? Like, but they all branched off and did their own thing like grown men though. So that's what I feel like we need to do. We need somebody to all shoot for the moon, you know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna get up there.
Correct. You got a question for him, Wardo?
Yeah. As an artist, what make you stand out from all the local talent that got big names?
Hold on. Before you answer that, on the Lionz Den, we don't use the word local, man, because everybody's up and coming, man. They might not be there just yet, but they gonna get there, man. Hard work and dedication. That local stuff, I don't like that word local, man, because I think everybody got to have a starting point, and I think starting in your hometown is always good because that's where you get the most love and respect at. So let's
But
take out the word local and just start saying up and coming.
I feel you. I feel you. To,
On that
to answer Ed's question, you feel me? Like, as far as like the up and coming artists, like I feel like we doing two different types of music. You know what I'm saying? Like they like a lot of the things I hear, like I don't know if that's what they're trying to do, but they sounded like a lot of stuff that we already hear. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Like a lot of the artists around here that's, local up and coming or whatever, you feel me? Like they like the Detroit movement is huge right now in Michigan.
It
Like
is.
the
Shout out
way
to A-Dub.
Team Eastside and Doughboy Cash Out and all them, you feel me? I swear Vezo, like they influencing a whole new lifestyle around here. Like it's crazy to say that, but they got people really like on this big time lifestyle, you feel me? So I ain't really that type of dude. I'm a regular dude, you feel me? I do things that a lot of people might do them, but a lot of people really don't know what's going on. So you feel me? I don't look at myself like I don't rap. My music is different, man. Like I got a whole nother line. Like I'm emotional. I'm an emotional dude. I wear my heart on my sleeve. You feel me? So I might get mad and drop a song. You feel me? I might be feeling that kind of way. I pull my phone out. I got off the Drake situation. I don't even use the pen and pad no more, Wardo. I get straight off the phone. You feel me? And I'm writing off the iPhone now. It's crazy because I never see myself thought I'd be doing that, but it's easier for me that way. I just throw my phones in and find a beat and zone out. But that's what the difference between me and them is, man. Like I really go in. I speak on like life tales, like things we done been through, things my people go through. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a little bit different, man. We all I feel the grind though. I love everybody around here doing their thing, but I wish it was a little bit more originality. You know what I'm saying? Like people being a little bit more original with they craft, with their presentation. But it's all love though.
Yeah, that's what's up. Well, coming up, when you was little, who influenced you to start rapping?
Okay, like my whole family, man, was in deep in this music, man. From the Scambino mob influence to the Jake the
Mm-hmm.
Flake, you feel me? To my pops and them with the B Mad and the PPH movement they had, and then all my uncles and them dibbled and dabbled in rap. So I've been rapping like they was influencing me. My family was influencing me to rap when I was 1, 2 years old. Like, cause I seen everybody rapping, so that's what they used to just tell me to rap, and I used to just see everybody doing it from what I'm saying, bootleg to MC Breed, like all them type of dudes, all the legends in Flint. Like I didn't been around. I ain't one of them dudes that just you feel me that I'm naming names. No, these cats hang with my people. Like they like family. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of got that influence from my home. And then when it came to like the industry rappers, it gotta be Pop. You know what I'm saying? Like Tupac. It's crazy because somebody asked me that the other day. Like a girl asked me that. Like, how do I explain my music? And like her and her brother was like, bro, you like Tupac mixed with Lil Boosie. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because it was her dude that said it. You know what I'm saying? And he like you like I'm like, and then I kind of feel that because Lil Boosie, a lot of people don't really feel his music, but like that man's music 6, 7 years ago was like a soundtrack to our life. You feel me? Like everything people was doing that was in the streets, and at the time, like you was listening to Boosie or Webby. That was the hottest stuff back in '08, '09. So
I never listened to them.
exactly, but you gotta understand, Woody, you was living a whole lifestyle. Your lifestyle didn't really require you to listen to that. Like when you were in the streets, like Boosie was saying stuff you was doing every day. He said stuff you seeing every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? And he was the first rapper I feel like to put a lot of his problems on Front Street. Like, you know what I'm saying? And you see that die with a lot of the rappers nowadays. Like that's what I'm at. That's why I listen to Kevin Gates a lot. Because I feel like Kevin Gates is a troubled individual, you feel me? But he's artistically and he's intelligent, you feel me? And that's how I am, you feel me? Like a lot of dudes might see me out here and you might look at me and don't think I'm as smart as I am, you feel me? I don't like to say I'm smart, I just think more than everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So I would just say, you know what I'm saying, them type Tupac, Lil Boosie, and Jeezy, you know, Jeezy turned the game up when he came out. You know what I'm saying? I would trap or die.
Yeah, Thug Motivation 101, man. That shit was.
Yeah, he turned the game up, man. We was on a whole nother level. The game jumped off the deep end when Jeezy came out.
Mm-hmm. Photo Cappy days, man. They don't know nothing about that, Reese.
The photo Gabby days.
They don't know nothing about that, man. They don't know nothing about that.
The straight from Cubs, though. They don't know nothing about that.
Man, that was the scraper on dubs. We ride 4 lanes. No fingerprints. No fingerprints. That's what's up, though.
You got anything else you want to add to him? Gordo?
Nah.
What are you listening to right now? If me and you would be riding down the street, what would be in your tape deck right now or your CD player? You know, I'm old school.
Man, you know, yeah. If I ain't rocking the old school joints, because, you know, I ain't a fan of the new school hip hop. Like, all the artists that's out right now, like, I don't really listen to them. You know what I'm saying? It might be a catchy song I hear and I'll be like, okay, yeah, I like that. But ain't nobody I'm listening to. The people I listen to, man, like, it's sad. I rest in peace to Doe B. I was listening to Doe B every day when he got killed, man. Like, that was a talented dude, man, who got took too early. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he was only, 22 when he got murdered? But he was a great lyrically. I felt like he was one of those people who had a lot going on, and he had a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? So, them the rappers I like, man. Like, you know, they say the more talented you be, the more troubled of a man you be. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the line I like. Dobie, Kevin Gates, the truth. Like, Kevin Gates lyrically, I don't think nobody touching that boy right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta dig up some of his music, like, not none of the mainstream stuff, but some of the stuff he got on the internet, you know what I mean? But besides Dobie, Kevin Gates, gonna make me pull out my phone, man. I listen to a lot of cats, man. I listen to a lot of cats. I ain't just one of them dudes that don't just listen to nobody, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, I like more of the, I feel like if it's real, I feel like I'm listening to you if I feel like it's real. I don't know none of these cats personally.
Personally, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if I feel like it's real, Dobie, Kevin Gates, you know what I'm saying? I'm interested to hear what Boosie sounding like. But I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be the same. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, just cats like that. I'm really feeling Dobie and Kevin Gates right now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't too many other cats catching my attention like that.
So what genre of music do you describe? What category do you put your music in? What kind of genre? Hip hop, street, gangster?
I mean, of course, you're gonna have to classify it as rap, hip hop, street. But man, I feel like I try to touch people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I try to touch people, like, as far as like situations. You know what I'm saying? As far as like the stress. You feel me? Like certain things that I done been through. Like a lot of things, I kept it cool though. I smiled a lot. I played a lot. You feel me? But at that same time, I went through a whole lot. You feel me? Growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like a whole lot. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? I had the best of both worlds. It was like it was cool. You feel me? That I thank God every day that I moved out to Sunridge. You feel me? And met cats like you and Wardo. You know what I'm saying? Because if I wouldn't have moved out there, you feel me? Like life would have been a whole nother. You know what I'm saying? With a whole nother way. Like I came there and I got some of my friends who went to Carmen, you know, like you, Steph, you feel me? A lot of dudes, black, you know what I'm saying? Booby, you know what I mean? A lot of my day ones, Tony, you know what I'm saying? A lot of my dudes who live life really outside of the streets, who didn't, you feel me, didn't get up every day trying to sell something, who didn't get up every day, you feel me, roaming the hood, you know what I'm saying? Like, that gave me a lot more outlook on life, you feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? I think about that all the time. Like, real talk. But my music is like poetry on heroin, bro. That's what I like to. That's what I like to. Like, real talk, man. Like, cause I'm very intellectual. I like to make things rhyme. I like to have meaning behind the things I say. But it might be hardcore. You feel me? So that's why you gotta classify it as rap or street. I don't even like to classify it. I told you, this poetry on heroin, bro.
Real quick, who are you working with on the album, man? Who can people hear on the album that you got coming up, man? What producers and artists you working from working with? Are you working with anybody from the city?
I mean, in all honesty, man, I mean, I really ain't got no, except for my brothers who I kick it with on there every day, like, you know what I'm saying, like Looney, you know what I mean, and Matic, but I ain't really got no record as far as this thug therapy, man. I've been going through so much the whole last year and a half, you know what I'm saying, like, I feel like I just want to put all my me personally, like, I got so much to say, I really can put 30 records on here if I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, but it's like, and I just got too much to say. Like I really ain't really got nobody on this. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
and I mean, I'm still looking around though. Like if it's that perfect track, when I'm like, okay, yeah, I need you on this, or I need you. As far as that, man, I'm the type of dude, man. I murder everything myself, man. Like for real, like I do it like that. But like I say, I got the ABNS project going on too. So you know, I mean, I share the track. You know, we kill things equally, but this thug therapy, man, I just got too much to say, Black. I
I
got
feel
too.
you. I feel you. It's been
Maybe
a
you
long
just
time, man. We ready. We've been waiting to hear it, man.
I know, man. A lot of people been telling me that, like, man, they ain't really heard nothing from me, like, in a while. Like, they see you hear me on the track, you gotta think the ABNS. That's a younger movement. That's a movement for the streets. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something we had going on for the streets, and we was gonna kill the clubs and kill the trap and all that. You feel me? Because that's what we was. That was life. You know what I'm saying? That's what niggas rap their life. You know what I mean? Like. But it's a whole nother aspect, you know what I'm saying, to the whole thing. It's like what they say, it's a method to the madness, dog. And I'm gonna go ahead and lay it on down, dog. Put all my feelings on the line.
When can we expect thug therapy? I need a date. I cannot hear no. I don't know. It's
I,
coming. It's in the work. We need a date so we can
I don't,
hold
see,
you
I don't
to it.
like giving dates, man, because I don't want to be like, I want to be genuine about it, man. Like a date, ain't gonna do nothing but put pressure on me and put anticipation on put too much pressure. Like I ain't really got no. I ain't gonna even. I'm gonna be honest. I'm still working. I really ain't recorded. The album is not recorded. It's all written and done. Like I just ain't been in the rush to get in the studio. You feel me? Because like I feel like, man, my mistake, like with the unknown mixtape while you want, you hear you say it's classic and all that, but how was my business end on that though? I didn't handle my business on that. You feel me? Like
Correct. Correct.
I didn't promote and market that the way I should have. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, bro, we would have been rich. This Lionz Den would have been live to 1 million viewers by now. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? If I would have promoted and marketed that right. I ain't do it like that. So that's why I'm trying to take my mistakes. See, my bro Matic always told me that too. Me and him used to get into it like we be like this in each other's face, ready to fight and everything. But he used to be like, nigga, because I used to be clowning him like, bro, you got a studio, you got a record label, you be bulling. Like, man, what the, you know what I'm saying? He like, man, we can wrap circles around these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't matter if our business end ain't tight. You feel me? Like, and a lot of things, like a lot of altercations I get into, down the line, I always, you feel me, look at things different. Like that's hindsight. That's the beauty of hindsight. You feel me? Like I always look at things like a whole nother way. Like okay, I see what he was doing now. I ain't no a hole. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I ain't no straight up dude, no arrogant dude like that. I can bite the bullet, swallow my pride, and see where I messed up, see where we messed up down the line. And shout out to bro though, man. He was right. We got to get our business right, man.
Oh yeah. What's the inspiration behind thug therapy? Where did
Yeah.
that name come from? Where did that name come from?
Man, you see, like it really came from like I say, man, going through so much, man. Like as being from the being air like round Flint, man, bro. Some of everybody got some. If you ain't in the streets, you got some family or somebody out there or far out there. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of people around me, a lot of people that I be with on a daily basis, a lot of people I love and cherish. You feel me? Like they far out there, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like we need another way. We need another way, man, to for us to do something more positive and do something better. Like, and that's why I come up with the thug therapy. You feel me? Like the whole when I say thug therapy, like I don't want the people who not from the way we from to take it wrong. Like when I say thug, like they say thug, like oh I'm gonna be robbing them and I'm gonna be doing that. Nah, it ain't like that. It's like man, thug therapy. Like we need help and we need another way. And I feel like music is my therapeutic session. You feel me? Like
Mm-hmm.
getting that off my chest is my therapeutic session, and I ain't the type to go lay on no couch and finna go talk to no random man who got some type of degree, who got a thing of questions he gonna ask me and all this. You feel me? Like, this how I handle it. This how we handle. This what we go through. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the thug therapy came in, man. And it just came. It was been so catchy. It just took on, man. Like it ain't nothing I'm put. It's just the name of this mixtape series I got. Like Tknownz is like that thug therapy. Like once I get through with it, because I feel like I need to build this. Like that's why I'm interested to hurry up and get this out. Like by the end of this summer, because I feel like by the winter time I should be working on another one. By the fall I should be working on another one. You feel me? Like, because I feel like this got potential to take over, because we got a whole nother lane with this, bro. Like, ain't nobody really rapping right now. Everybody want to be in the club happy and bossed up. Panamera. Rap is teaching us what stuff is nowadays. I didn't know what a Panamera was, bro, until rap. I never knew what Mason Margiela was until I heard a rapper say it. You know how long this stuff been around, bro?
Yeah.
This stuff been around for years, bro. Balenciaga, bro. I don't know if I'm just a regular Flint nigga, but I ain't never heard of it until a rapper said it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like they putting the people, like, we living beyond our means, man. Like, now everybody buying these $500 belts and sick. Come on, bro. This shit been around. When do we do this? When did we do things like this? You feel me? People had money in the early 2000s. There was more money around when I was in high school. I ain't see these dudes running around spending $500 on belts. Why are they doing it? Because they favorite rappers the same.
Exactly.
You feel me? Like that's what we hearing. So it's monkey see, monkey do. So I'm gonna drop this thug therapy and tell you about the regular niggas. You feel me? The niggas the niggas with problems, the niggas with bills though. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna tell you about them, the ones who ain't doing that. And I'm still solid. That don't make me solid because I'm breaded up or do all this. You feel me? I'm in the showing all my money. Like, that ain't important to me, man. I know a lot of sissy niggas with money. I know a lot of clowns with money, bro. Flat out. I'm trying to be real politically correct out here. You feel me? I ain't trying to turn the interview up too much. You know, my mouth get ignorant, but.
Yeah. It's all good, man. Speak your piece, man. That's what we here for. This platform is for everyone, man.
Community, man.
To give people a better insight on what you doing and what you got coming up and all the projects we got coming up and everything.
Flat out.
It's for you. You got anything else Ed?
Yeah. When it's all said and done, the name Tknownz, where do you see it at?
I'm gonna be honest, man. I've been having so many big dreams lately, Wardo, man. Like, I've been waking up out my sleep smiling and shit. Still broke though, you feel me? But waking up smiling though, cause I know, man, if I pursue this how I want to, man, I know I'm gonna. Like, I watched something from Steve Harvey the other day, bro. That man said, "You ain't make it up to the top of this cliff, you feel me? To just sit there. You supposed to jump." Like, you supposed
to seen that same clip.
Yeah, bro, you supposed to jump, bro. Like, don't matter what, you feel me? And I'm just sitting up there analyzing that, like, he's so right, bro. Like, you can't worry about if I jump. Okay, I might fall, hurt myself, I might die. We gonna die anyway. You feel me? Like, either way it go, we gonna get hurt. You feel me? Like, we did all this to get to a certain point of life to where we can excel and perish. You feel me? And we let everything we let everything perish. We don't parachute. You feel me? Like, it's crazy, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just at the point where I feel like, man, this thing. I really wanted to be an actor when I was growing up. Like, I really wanted to be an actor, bro. And I really feel like if they gave me an opportunity to sit up and do a role, like, and then I can do it. And I feel like that's what music is, a pedestal to that. I don't want to be no rapper. I'd rather be a songwriter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather be a songwriter and have somebody else perform my music. But I know what type of music I got, and I know what type of life I live, and I know it's interesting. I know people will want to hear this type of stuff, you know what I'm saying, and the way I present it, and the way I come off. So, yeah, bro, I'm just going, man, I really feel like, man, as I ain't the type of dude that want fame. That's why I ran away from this dream so much, man, because I don't like cameras. I don't like all that people all in your business
everybody with opinions. That's why I don't get on Twitter. I ain't got no Twitter because people talk and say what they want. That's a bad thing I hate about the internet. It gave everybody an opinion. You feel me? Like, you got dudes. Think about high school. How many dudes y'all stayed in school with, bro? You too, Juan, that would never say nothing. That would never say nothing. You niggas and girls was quiet. Now y'all on the internet typing y'all life away.
Right.
You feel me? Like, y'all, you cool as hell on the internet. You know what I'm saying? But like in natural life, like, you wasn't that type of person. Like, and I feel like the internet is like it gets too much at a time. And I'm the type of person, like I say, I'm an emotional dude. I get mad and be ready to go there. But you know what I'm saying? It ain't even, man. I gotta take it how it is, man. It's the new world, man. You can't nowadays. You can't be so sensitive nowadays, man. Like, you cannot. You gotta control your feelings and emotional. This world ain't for the emotional people, man. They got prison and graveyards for them type.
Exactly.
For real though. But that's where I see myself, man. I'm trying to get out. I just want to do something for my family, bro. I just want to be able to change another person I love life. Like, that's what it boils down to.
Now, are you more of a freestyle artist, or you like you said, you want to be a songwriter? I understand that. But in your music currently you working on and doing right now, do you freestyle most of it and just go in the booth and just spaz out, or you write it down?
Nah, man, I ain't one of them cats that's gonna sit up to you and lie like I'm a freestyler, like, oh, I'm Jay-Z, I go in here off top of the dome. No, dog, I'm a writer, bro. Like, I like writing. I'm a perfectionist. If I write a rap, I might rap it to myself 100 times before I let you hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going over how certain stuff's supposed to sound. That's why people always like my flow patterns. You know what I'm saying? Because I can ride any beat because I practice flow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been practicing this since I was a kid. This ain't nothing you just gonna get overnight either. So if a dude think they just gonna rap and just, you know what I'm saying, and just get on the beat and ride the beat, nah, bro, that's something hard. I done been in the studio with a lot of people who's great lyricists in their own right, but they don't know how to flow. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't know how to ride the beat. They don't know how to say it. You know what I'm saying? I be with people like that who don't really know how to say it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was Lil Do-Rag, man. I didn't know how to ride a beat at all when I was Lil Do-Rag. I couldn't ride a beat, man. I got a song out, but I just couldn't ride the beat, man. It was that We Are the Champions. I mean,
Yeah,
that was terrible.
You can write some catchy, good stuff, can't you? Though? You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't bad what I'm rapping about. You know what I'm saying? But it's the whole thing of riding that beat, man. So
Exactly.
that's where I feel like I got the upper hand on a lot of dudes. You feel me? Because I practice that. You feel me? I practice. You feel me? A lot. Like, I ain't one of them dudes, and I don't like I freestyle when you put me on spot. I can make words rhyme. I could probably make a top single, whatever these cats talking about right now. I could freestyle that. And they probably put effort into that, or maybe not. Maybe it's to the game, because you can't tell me if I got $5 million, $10 million where I'm successful type stuff, and I don't have to put I ain't gotta put no work. I ain't gotta put no work ethic into it. I could just go and say something, and they still gonna buy it, and they still gonna feel it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's where a lot of rappers get to a certain point, and they just fall in love. And hey, who's to say, man? I ain't never had $5 million before, so if I get $5 million, your drive might not be the same, buddy.
Might not be the same.
It might not be the same, buddy. Like, I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I'm just, for right now, man, I'm gonna make classical music, and I'm gonna make my life, man. And I'm starting to understand that about a lot of these rappers. Like we be like, oh, that stuff ain't the same. They whack. Like, nigga, they ain't living the same life. Like, music is all about your life to me. Like, I ain't one of them dudes that rap. You won't never hear me rap about bands this or rimmed up this or I got $600 on. No, I don't do that. You feel me? I don't do that. I don't do that at all. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, man, we can just get back to making real music, man.
That's what's missing, man. Real music, real hardcore street, real life music. Not this Fantasy Island stuff that.
If you ain't gonna be spitting your real life, I'd rather for you to have a crazy flow. Like, me and Juan was just sitting up here talking about Young Thug, you feel me? Like, I'm like, that dude, everything he be doing, like, I ain't feeling that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't feeling all I'm being real, the dresses and all that. Yeah, dresses and tennis skirts, and then you trying to be gangster too at the same time. Like, we don't understand that from around my way, dog. Like up here, that might be cool down south. That ain't cool up here. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But that might be how they rocking. That might be how they living. He might really will drop something. You feel me? But that's just that ain't got nothing to do with his music. He still got flow. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what we say about Young Thug, bro, that man can ride a beat. He has flow patterns. You know what I'm saying? And I respect that because a lot of dudes down south, they just talk and jump and get high and make music. You feel me? I listen to a lot of down Atlanta music. That ain't nothing but Molly music and syrup music. That's all they doing. They drink a lot of syrup, take a lot of Molly, and go make a song, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of people trying to do nowadays, though. They pushing it out here. It's you know what I'm saying? It's big time now. Just think about, bro. Bordeaux, remember when they came out with the what's the name of that the white tea song? It used to be doing lead with it, rock with it, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody used
that was Wardo's song, man. He had that in the colors like wow, all day.
Hey, for real though, like people really used to be on that. Like I think like whatever they push out there in the market, man, whatever they push tough, man, that's why I need a machine behind me. I get one of them big record labels behind me, like shoot, the world ain't gonna have to do nothing but feel what I'm saying.
Well, you can always come over to Fam Productions, man.
Man, you know I'm rocking Fam, man. We've been Fam unit before since, man, what was that, like 9th grade, 8th grade?
7th grade, man. 7th grade.
That's before, you know what I'm saying? We just had a little from another mother, you feel me? And now I put the paperwork behind it. You already know, bro. I'm screaming whatever we do. I'm screaming. I still scream HOG from when we was kids with my other homies. I'm gonna rep everything. I'm repping Fly City, my city. You feel me? I'm repping everything, bro. Especially, I mean, I would feel some kind of way if these my dogs, my niggas I grew up with, and I ain't putting on for they. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just like me. If I turned you down on your little interview, like, nah, bro, I got something. Come on, man. Let's get it, man.
I would have had Wardo coming in the back door. You turned his interview down. Don't worry about that. We already had that taken care of. Who's coming, please? And speaking of that, man, I hate to get off topic, but I want to apologize to the podcast, man. I had another interviewer. He just couldn't make it tonight, man. So hopefully we'll be seeing some of him either sometime next week, early next week, I hope. So shout out to Murjan Flowers, man.
Oh yeah, shout out. I heard he around here whooping on boys, man.
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely. Your top 5, dead or alive? Up and coming.
Here we go. Let's talk now. Top 5, dead or alive. You know Pac gotta be first, man. No.
Yeah, let me stop you right quick. I know this your top 5, but you know I have a problem when I hear people always say Tupac and Biggie. Biggie had 2 albums, I think, and Pac had what?
Yeah, he had a lot, man. He had a lot of music, man.
Well, after he died, they came out with a bunch of garbage stuff.
It wasn't garbage. Don't do that. It wasn't garbage. Don't do that, bro.
Oh, man. I'm not going, okay, let me rephrase. It's not garbage, man, but I just don't like when people put Tupac and Biggie. I think people put them two because they died before their time, and we never got to see what they would have eventually became. I think that's why people always put Tupac and Biggie out of I'm not going to say sympathy, but because you never know what they could have done.
Come on in,
I got to chime in on this one.
We got cool ass out of here, man.
Tupac changed the culture. Exactly. He was more than just a rapper. He was a force.
Talk to him, man.
Tupac was a hip-hop force. If you ask anybody that's in the game right now, that's one of their main influences. From his music to his outside struggles, having his life put on, out here for everybody to see, him just being himself. What people don't realize is they want a person to be the same person all the time.
Exactly.
Nobody's the same person.
Tupac was himself all around.
Yeah, and nobody's the one person all the time. You know what I'm saying? That was a plus. He was one of the first ones off the Versace, like his style.
Yeah.
Movies, acting. Like Tupac he encompassed so much more than a lot of people. And he was one of the first ones to really do that. You know what I'm saying? People can say, oh, he really wasn't a thug or he really wasn't this, that, and the other. But Tupac
set the precedent for a lot of these dudes. Tupac, if it wasn't for Tupac, a lot of these dudes probably wouldn't even be rapping. They probably wouldn't even thought that they could make it to be a rapper or to be, you know, whatever it is that they doing. Like Tupac influenced more than just rap. Like Tupac influenced people's lifestyles. Like Tupac influenced the whole generation of people. Like he has real influence over. Like he has real world influence, bro.
And
like
I just
real
know,
talk.
and when you name those other rappers like that we're going to talk about, everybody know what rappers that's coming up in the discussion, but I don't feel like you can't compare that to that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude put on for a whole generation of people. Bro, at one point, bro, these people, Bob Dole and all them, was stumping rap albums, bro, at political conventions. How was this political conventions, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, what was the lady name? Dolores Tucker? Mm-hmm. Dolores Tucker, bro, Bob Dole, all these important people, they worried about Tupac and what he's saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude had to know what it is. He had too much power. He had a whole nation of people. Like, rap was taking a turn at that time, bro. You feel me? Rap was really turning into, it was influential. It was like a lot of these senators and presidents' kids is now listening to rap. You know what I'm saying? And it's like they rapping things that they don't really know about. And once you get to doing that, when we got more influence on the white culture than they had on their culture. So that became a problem, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that became a problem, and I don't feel like none of these other rappers, except for Jay-Z, because of what he's done as far as business wise and all that. Yeah, you feel me?
He definitely
because of him on that business wise. But as far as influence, like I feel like Jay-Z's a shell of a man. If you ask me that, if you ask me a question, you feel me? Like wow, I don't feel like it's nothing.
He's gonna be in your top 5 though. I guarantee that.
He's in your top 5 because we talking about rap. But if I'm talking about as of everything, all your endeavors and what you did and what you accomplished, bro, ain't personality-wise, ain't nobody Pac, man.
I'm just talking about the music-wise. When I say top 5 dead or alive, I'm not speaking on what they did outside the culture with the acting. I'm talking about music-wise.
We just threw that in there, though. But music-wise, he's still number 1.
I only can listen to Machiavelli all the way through. That's the only Tupac album I can ever listen to all the way through because I think that was a good album. Anything else, I skim and search for certain hits. You know.
Yeah, you one of them. You want hits. Like I listened to Pac. Like a lot of things he said, I listened to. You feel me? And it's things that I was repeating every day and on you know what I'm saying, by song. I didn't know what he was talking about. I was a kid at that time. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I was 6, 7, 9 years old when Pac got killed. You know what I'm saying? I was a kid at the time, but as I got older and I listened to this man, I'm like, man, this dude was brilliant.
Right. He was teaching a lot.
He was teaching.
He was saying a lot in his music.
How many other those rappers say they was teaching, bro?
No, I agree with y'all. I agree with y'all 100%. He was, you know. But
you know what I'm saying? Okay, I give you. I got Pac. I got Biggie. I got Jay-Z. You feel me? You might can put Jay over Big just because Big only had 2 albums.
Can't do that.
I cried when Biggie died. Why? I don't know. I ain't never know the dude, but I seen everybody on BET cry when I cried.
Died, though.
Well, see, Tupac, I thought he wasn't dead, so that's why I didn't cry.
Yeah. We're talking about beefing with East Coast and all that shit. You feel me? With Tupac, we was really serious. Like, man, they killed Pac. All them, you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like, we was gone off that. That's
Everybody
what I'm saying.
was throwing up.
Pac had that influence, man. Pac had that influence. I give him that. And then, man, that's the guy. I guess you gotta throw Nas in there. See, I feel you like how you say about with Pac and I couldn't listen to a whole Nas album.
Me either. I still can't.
You feel me? I couldn't listen to a whole Nas, so I think I'm just throwing him in there by default actually, because I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never been no super Nas fan. Now he goes in lyrically, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like a lot of those East Coast dudes, they make East Coast music. You know what I'm saying? Like they make music pertaining to you know what I'm saying? They don't make worldwide music, you know what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z fired one of the first with that Hard Knock Life stuff. That's the reason why he got took to a whole new level, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? But if he wouldn't have made that with that sample on there, bro, I still would think it'd still be up for discussion. Like Jay-Z wouldn't be 3 and all that. Because he wasn't getting his credit before then. You know what I'm saying?
He was gonna make his way no matter what, man. That Annie song just
That
topped the
song is
bar.
overrated. Like that Hard Not Life song is overrated to me, still to this day. You know what I'm saying? I still didn't know what everybody was tripping over. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But that's just a whole nother story, man. But
You got your 5. Name off your 5 again.
Pop, Biggie, Jay-Z, Nas. Ah man, I guess Eminem, man. Lil Eminem, man. Eminem.
That's it, right there.
That's it.
What about you, Juan?
It's tough. It's tough, man.
That's a hard one. I got Pop. I got Jay. I think one of the most slept on, one of the coldest flows in the game is Fabulous.
Yeah. Lyrically.
Fabulous is a beast.
Beast.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, you act like Fab don't kill everything he get on.
I put T.I. before Fab.
I give you that. I give
T.I.
you that
killed.
word though. Just because he's more worldwide.
Hey, this Juwan top 5.
I have to do. I mean, I have to put Big on there just because of Big influence, and Big made some. Like he only had 2 albums, but
Yeah, some hits though.
yeah, Big had some hits, and Big is bitten a lot.
Mm.
He is.
Off those 2 albums. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't even know who to throw in the other
I
5
don't even know
spots.
we can do a top 5. Honestly,
Yeah. It's hard. Top 5 is hard,
I
man.
think it's a top 3. In all honesty,
No, it's a top 5, man. You gotta think about the lyrics, man. You know, Juwan hit head when he said Fabulous because his lyrics be on point. His album sales might suck,
Right.
but when you listen to his lyrics and what he put out on his mixtapes,
but I mean, if that's the case, then bro, I feel like I could. If that's the case, then I feel like you could throw Joe Budden in those movement music series up in there.
all right, you already got your top 5 though.
But I'm just
It's all
saying
about that.
lyrics though. You feel
You know,
me?
top 5 goes from lyrics, performance, albums. It's the whole thing.
That's why I didn't put Fabulous in there. You feel me?
If you gonna do, I mean, if you go through all that, really,
T.I. gotta be in there then
Yeah.
if he's doing all that. T.I. gotta be in there.
What about you, Wardo? Let me hear your top 5. LeBron James cannot be in there, even though you're obsessed with this cat.
You got Pac, Big, Jay.
Them last 2 get hard.
Top 3. T.I. and G.
That's what I said. Top 3, man. It's hard to do a 5, man.
All
T.I.
right,
and G. I throw them 2 in there.
y'all tripping, man. My top 5. Y'all. What's that?
Garth Brooks don't count.
Yeah, he don't. He ain't make this one. But my top 5 is Jay-Z, Jadakiss. Now anybody want to debate? I'm ready because Jadakiss been hard. His albums might get slept on, and Wardo, you put me up on Jadakiss, so you cannot deny Jadakiss don't have lyrics.
Oh no, Jadakiss cold. He got bars for days.
Joe Buttons in my top 5. This is my top 5. I got Jay-Z, Jadakiss, Joe Buttons, T.I., and I got Eminem in my top 5. All those lyric people, they crazy. I can listen to every artist I said to their CDs, mostly all the way through.
Without Pac, 3 of those people don't even exist.
Exactly.
You see, I gotta.
Man, bro, have these rappers with me in the game, bro. It'll be a whole new rap game, bro. Pac was beefing with all them niggas. He wasn't letting them eat. He did.
See, you wouldn't know that. You know, it'll be crazy if you can just look towards the future and say, what about Pac did a song with Jay-Z for real? Not no stuff that's mixed and mastered with each other, you know?
If Pac would have had
They would have had to get over all that.
Because they didn't like each other when when he was breathing.
Nah,
They didn't even, man.
he didn't even know him. Really.
A lot of that stuff, man. They didn't even. It's speculation on even if all that stuff is even real, man. You see a lot of beefs and stuff now with people. You like a 50 Cent. 50 Cent know when to beef with somebody. He knows when to cause controversy. You know. And
what y'all think about that Slow Bucks and 50 Cent?
Who was that?
Yeah, I don't even know.
Nobody even knows.
I know they're fighting, or whatever, but I don't know really.
Who was Slow Bucks?
I don't know his personal credentials, but Slow Bucks, he's a clothing line maker. He's been around the hip hop scene with G-Unit since he was a youngin'. He grew up with 50 Cent, and he branched off and started his own label. Not his own label, but his own clothing label. And I guess him and 50 Cent had words and everything, and then they took a picture with 50 Cent's son. That was nasty. But then he took a picture with 50 Cent's son, and 50 Cent didn't like that. So at Summer Jam, he thought it was cool to get on stage when 50 was performing with Fabulous and Nas, and he got his chain snatched. And then Slow Bucks end up allegedly suing or snitching on 50 Cent.
Oh, wow.
You know, it's documentation that he was pressing charges against 50 Cent's entourage and all this. But I just thought it was funny talking about beefs because 50 Cent is known for beefs.
Man, I don't even, man. 50's so rich and he got so much. He ain't been on the scene so long, man. I don't even know what's going on with 50 no more, bro.
He got that new album out that didn't do well.
I'm not listening to nothing 50 Cent no more. That's like telling me Scottie Pippen about to come back.
Young Buck got a song out.
Young Buck, the truth though, man. That's a real dude. So. Yeah, Young Buck got cool back with all them dudes. They doing the G-Unit reunion, I think.
They already did that at Summer Jam.
For real?
Yeah, they all was together.
That probably was some nice little dollars for them together.
Now they working on a new mixtape or a new album. I'm sorry, they working on a new album.
Rap is Buck. The rest of them can't rap.
What y'all think about that Meek Mills and Wale beef?
They beefing?
It's not beef. You can't consider that beef, man.
Mills came at, I don't know if it's the internet blogging this, but Meek Mills feel Wale not supporting him. He came at Wale on Twitter.
I hate Twitter. That's why I hate Twitter, bro. I hate Twitter, bro.
That ain't no
It's
real.
the same thing Reggie said about Twitter. Like people start talking. Meek Mill is a Twitter thug.
Yeah,
Like I love Meek Mill's music, man. He yells and stuff, but he make dope music to me. But he's a Twitter thug, man. He only beef on Twitter. You know, I never seen Meek Mill in actually an altercation with nobody. Everybody who say he got a problem with, you see him in pictures with. And then go.
See, think about Meek. Nobody want problems with them because them niggas some real street cats. He got a whole bunch of street dudes around him.
You see what I mean. If you saw Wale response to it, you know, he ain't really stunned that. Really,
Yeah.
like you know what I'm saying. He you know, he text niggas Happy Father's Day and don't get a response, stuff like that. But he keep pushing. He stand in his lane. He like I am who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like Meek just seemed like he in his feelings. Like he just got in his feelings for something. And now every time somebody get in their feelings, they take straight to the internet. It's like the internet is the new text message. Like Twitter is the new text message, and Twitter is the new phone call. Like, you know what I'm saying? Instead of somebody reaching out and saying, "Hey, bro, why you ain't?" Like, he could have easily been like, "Hey, man, what up, dog?" Like, you ain't go put nothing on Twitter, dog. Like, what's up? And then he's like, "Oh, my bad, bro. I've been busy. Blah 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 blah. I got you." And then it wouldn't have been nothing. But then you go in, you got 3 million followers. You say Wale a cornball, so now you got 3 million people retweeting and going at Wale like, yeah, you a cornball. They don't know why he a cornball. They just saying he a cornball just because Meek Mill said it was a cornball.
Validated
you know
person.
What I'm saying? And so it's just like that social media is like a gift and a curse.
And as a man, bro, like as a man, how can I look at you the same way after stuff like
Especially
that?
if I consider you my nigga.
Yeah, like we on the same camp. We done
Like,
been together
never.
plenty occasions, bro.
Like,
And you
never
can't
gonna
call
happen.
see it done been situations like that with real life situations though, bro. That I ain't even a millionaire rapper. And I done got into altercations with situations where people going on that internet typing away. Instead of just, you feel me, hitting a phone call. I hate when the person hit me on the internet and say, call me.
Right.
What you mean? What you mean? You got my number too. Why you just ain't text me or something? You know what I'm saying? Because if I need to holler at you, I'm not going to go to your Facebook page or your Instagram page and leave a comment that say, hit me up. You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. As a grown man, like the communication aspect has lost. And the miscommunication kills everything, bro.
Everything.
With relationships, with everything, business, anything personal gonna get affected without y'all if y'all not communicating right.
And see, the thing with Meek Mill to me, when he went on against Wale, he could have did that with Omarion, Gunplay, Stolly. He didn't go at nobody else but Wale. Nobody else supported him in his album and his singles and everything he got out either.
Man, I mean,
why did he choose Wale? When was the last time y'all seen Wale with MMG?
you never know, bro. You never know what type of behind door situations these cats have had. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga,
And you know, ever since Wale went to MMG, people been saying that. You know, it's been like he don't fit there.
he don't fit in. He just needed that cosign from Ross, man. And it really just took him to a whole new level after that.
But
He really can help. He got his own fan base. He's a real rapper.
right. He really speak. He
Now,
really
that's a dude
speak.
I listen to too. I forgot to say him too. I like Wale too. Wale and J. Cole. Them some real rappers.
Tknownz
Can
look
nobody
like
hear
Wale.
you, Lil Mike?
Tknownz look like Wale.
Man, go on, man. I'm finna lock my hair up too, man. I don't wanna be hearing all that. I'm gonna go ahead and lock my joint.
No, man, but man, I appreciate you guys for stopping on the show today, man. This is the first episode.
Anytime.
Still got a lot of stuff to work out with. You know, put a little kinks in there, but man, I appreciate you guys coming on, telling everybody what y'all got going on.
Oh, don't worry, man. I'm gonna be recommending a couple people. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? To get on here and promote their brand, and you know what I'm saying, and do something like you say, do something positive. You feel me? I appreciate it.
Right.
You guys are always welcome to come back, sit in, listen, you know, join the conversation, no matter what it is, you know.
Oh yeah, and then I'll be back on the music tip too, cause I'm definitely the hottest nigga you ain't never heard of.
Yeah, you heard my Come on, man. We gotta drop something too, man. We've been, like I say, with the music situation, I just been tying up the business end. You feel me? Like, everybody and they mama know I can rap around here. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't. It's the world I'm trying to do. I can't be going to the world without all I can rap. You feel me? And like, man, it's a million dudes like you. You know what I'm saying? Well, if I come with my packaging and my presentation and all that together, you gotta respect me. You know what I'm saying? Or you gonna remember me. If you ain't gonna respect me, you gonna remember me. I'd rather have either or. I tell everybody all that. What you rather have? A person to remember you or a person to respect you? You know what I'm saying? You remember me, you gonna respect me somehow. You think about it.
Hey, you got a SoundCloud that people can listen to some music at? No?
Yeah, man, but I really don't. Just type in my name. Type in Tknownz. You feel me? Just go up
That's
in
on
there.
SoundCloud.
Go to SoundCloud. Go to search. Type in Tknownz. I got a YouTube page. YouTube.com/Heavyweight 810. That's the name of our page, Heavyweight 810. So you just search that in. We got a few videos. I got a couple videos with my ABNS brothers. You know, I got a couple little freestyle joints I got on there. But for real though, but yeah, we got something popping, man. I'm finna be shooting a video soon too. I got something in store for the people. I mean,
that's what's up. When we gonna get our intro for the Lionz Den from Tknownz? I've been asking about this subject.
You got a beat. We gotta get a beat. I told you I got producers that produce tracks, man.
We need to get on that because we need a catchy intro.
I'ma shoot you their information and y'all can holler and you can pick what type of beat you want and I'll rip it. It don't matter. How you want it to sound and all that. You know what I'm saying? I know you probably want to say so in that.
There's no shooting and guns.
Nah. We
Y'all
doing
are
the
crazy.
positive approach, bro. I'm a rapper now. We doing rap things.
I know. And we also be waiting in the mail for the Fly City, My City gear.
Oh yeah,
sure.
my city, my city. I gotta get a tank too, bro. Yep. I was just telling them that I need a tank. You know, I've been hitting them weights, bro. I'm doing calisthenics, cuz. I've been working out like I've been on a prison yard, boy.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Anything else you guys want to say before we end this podcast tonight?
And
Just thank you, man. Appreciate
appreciate it, bro. Just let me know when you trying to work, man. I'm up for work right now. I'm trying to work. I'm promoting and working, networking.
Oh yeah, I appreciate if you guys can promote this as well.
Oh yeah.
I already got you. You know what I mean? I got a couple people tuned in right now.
So that'll be positive. And before I head out, I want to thank my wife for being so patient. You know, I take all the time away from family time a little bit to come do this. But just shout out to her. What about you, Wardo? Anything you want to add before you leave?
Oh, fuck y'all. No, I'm just
You silly.
let everybody know how they can contact y'all one more time. Y'all can contact me on Facebook, Ed Bray, on Instagram, Wardo2828. I don't do the Twitter unless I'm putting pictures up. Let everybody know how they can get in touch with y'all.
Yeah, just holla at me, no shake Tknownz on Instagram, you know what I'm saying? Just type in no shake Tknownz and my YouTube page, man, Heavyweight A10. Just go check that out, man, and you know what I'm saying? You'll get in touch with me there.
Yep. And I got Cool Ass Juan on Instagram, Fly City My City on Instagram, Juan Campbell on Facebook, Fly City My City on Facebook, Cool Ass Juan on Twitter. Not big on Twitter, but I'm on there. And for apparel, flycitymycity.bigcartel.com, or you can always email flycitymycity@gmail.com. So, however
That's
you
what's up.
can holler at us.
All right. Once again, I want to thank you guys for stopping on the Lionz Den. More to come. Stay tuned. It's a movement, baby. We
All right.
rocking. Fan Productions.